Ugh. There's so much to do, so much to juggle, and I don't know what I should focus on. Okay, let's study at the library, Longshade. Let's try bring befriend up. Because befriend's gonna be useful for the for trying to get her to join us. You are in the theater visiting one of your friends backstage when you are grabbed suddenly by Catherine Chard. Don't know who this person is. Let's see. Catherine Chard doesn't like you. Okay, that's fair. It's nothing personal, really. That's nice. She's just above you and just about everyone else you know. And everything you do, you see, Catherine's family is very, very well off and very important. And those are just two things that you are not. Okay, stuck up person. Awesome. Cool. She waves a mess of purple fabric in front of your face and with a loud screech demands to know exactly who is going to fix her beloved costume before she has to go on stage tonight. You try to pull away, wondering why she's picking on you and how to tell her that her voice sounds like seven kinds of screech warm fighting over a bar of cinnamon. After 10 minutes of loud talking, mostly revolving around how fantastic she would be tonight if only her dress weren't ruined, you begin to realize that you can either help her or run away very, very fast. Run. uh, well, let's befriend, as that's something we're trying to be better at. You peer from the ruined dress to Catherine. Who did this? She blinks, stared at her diatribe, and stares at you for a moment. Perhaps something about your expression assures her that the conversation is still revolving around her, because she flips her hair over one shoulder and replies, Prudence, oh no. Prudence, no. Why are you doing this to me? Prudence Cousins, playing the complete twit with some magic scissors. I don't think you need magic scissors to cut cloth, but okay. Do I? Okay, I am the leader of the detectives of the Academagia. Prudence is uh part of my clique. I should make her at least fix the problem she causes. It's a PR nightmare, really. I mean, we're just trying to fix a PR nightmare. I mean, it's green, so I don't think it's gonna go bad. You give Catherine a reassuring nod and gather up the dress in your arms, heading for the door. Why should you be the one to do all the work? Especially when there's a perfectly editable culprit to do it for you. You can still hear Catherine talking as you close the door behind you, and you wonder whether she'll have noticed your absence before you get back. Prudence is sitting in a corner trying to do something to a large pair of very shiny scissors. She jumps a little when she sees you and tries to hide the scissors behind her back. Prudence, come on. Come on. You hold out the dress and, in a stern voice, demand to know exactly what she's going to do about it. After a few moments of blushing and stuttering, she drops her gaze and agrees to fix the dress immediately. Well, that's actually, this went very well. Leaving it with her, you return to Catherine and pass on the good news. She's so pleased with that she's not only stops talking, but also gives you free tickets to the show. Looks like you've made a friend. That's nice. Let's see. We brought up temperance. So our befriend is now 7. You increased your escape artist skill. That's a good, I guess. And concentration is almost level 10. Oh, we actually did get tickets. Cool. I'll check what that does. And we actually did increase our relationship with Catherine. I kind of wish that gave me like a little bump up in something, but whatever. That's fine. Let's see. Anyone do anything interesting? No, it doesn't look like it. What day are we on? Saturday. Let's see if we know what those tickets do. Now we have to learn about them. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We are going to encourage a fellow student. We are going to... What's that thing called? Wait, what's socialize? You can with a successful. That's not. That's not much better than some of my other abilities. I could get a point in society and a random relationship, but it's blue, and we have something that can do it 100%. So let's see. We want to, what is it? Trial and error. We'll do that with the tickets. And we are going to do the library Longshade, and then tomorrow we're going to try to get Netta to join our little clique. So, Hetty, Netta, tickets to the show. And of course, we want befriend. Guess we'll go with lesson. One of the cooks from the kitchen approaches you with a plate of strange looking cookies. He tells you he needs you to be part of his research group to develop a new type of tasty cookie. We're getting a lot of nice little treats here. When you look down at the plate, tasty is certainly not the first word that pops into your head. With an eager look on his face, the cook repeatedly jabs the plate at you. You try, you try. Grit your teeth and politely chomp down on one of those gross-looking cookies. Observation: take a closer look at the cookies, and Beguile tell the cook that his cookies look too disgusting to eat. We also have some purple down there, but let's just see observation. You pick up a cookie and examine it. Upon closer inspection, you find that it has huge granules of salt on it. Well, salt doesn't belong on a cookie. I mean, you probably could make a good cookie with salt. Like a light amount of salt. Maybe. That's a big maybe. I'm not a cook. Okay, social skills. Explain the mix up to the cook. That seems fair. You hold up the cookie and explain the cook that he must have used salt instead of sugar, accidentally, of course. The cook squints at the cookie for a moment before realizing your observation is absolutely correct. The cook grins widely and thanks you profusely for saving him the embarrassment of making a terrible mistake. It happens. I mean, if you watch the Great British Bake Off show, that has happened, I think. Or was that one of the comedy ones? I definitely know that they've accidentally used salt instead of sugar on one of the seasons of the Great British Bake Off. Or if you're American, like I am, I should be saying the correct title, the Great British Baking Show. Apparently, Bake Off is a trademark of Pillsbury, and they couldn't use that in the States. It's a good show, if you the Great British Baking Show or Bake Off. Go watch it if you haven't. It's on Netflix in America. Don't know about UK. You guys figure that out. Lucky bastards who get a lot of shows that I apparently like. What are we doing? Okay, so we brought up Netta to 5, so that's good. We have learned about tickets to the show. They're perishable, so we have to use them soon. 2 tickets to the dramatical production of Looking for Octavius. The simple excitement of having these tickets on your person will increase your theater skill +1 and befriend +1 for as long as the show is in performance, 2 weeks. Okay, so as long as I have this, I'll get a +1 increase to those 2 things. That's actually really good. It's, I mean, only for 2 weeks, but whatever. We brought up our listen skill, which is now 8. Oh, perfect. Temperance. Okay, so we can bring up befriend up to 8 very easily. We also increased our wilderness survival. Guy I now call Piccolo because I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce his real name. Competed. Oh, and Piccolo actually hung out with us. I looked at him. I kind of wish he had better, like, he had a better click ability. I forget what it is. I think people don't mess with you that much, but no one's really messing with me at the moment. So, also he's in Durand, so I don't know how varied his skills are. Oh, diplomacy went up. That's nice. Like it must be something in the game that legitimately puts her practice music as 0%. Because I've seen this pop up 10 times and she has failed 10 times. And I just feel bad because she wants to learn music, damn it. Casper failed at a bunch of stuff. Actually, a lot of people failed at a bunch of stuff. Interesting. Okay, it is Sunday, so we are going to Library of Longshade, I believe. Bring up our befriend up. Actually, I can bring it up further with those tickets, which I assume go here. Okay, where do tickets go? Okay, let's try removing stuff and see what happens. Okay, so you can't just swap. That's good to know, I guess. Okay, so we'll use that. Okay, Library of Longshade. We want to befriend, but we'll do that at the end of the day. Oh, this is how I use my favor. Okay. This was something I was supposed to look into a while ago, but apparently it's just an action. Okay, good to know. What do I want to do though? You know what? Let's bring up our study level and let's befriend Netta here. So let's bring that up to 8. Let's bring that up to 8. And let's go get Netta from Hetty. And click. You're walking by the kitchen. There's a lot of stuff that deals with food, apparently, this session. You're walking by the kitchen on your way to the dining hall. You're hoping that there's something left over from the last meal to hold you over until the next meal is served. Suddenly, the cook pokes her head through the doorway and looks directly at you. Hey, can you help me? I'm in the middle of making supper and I seem to have lost my bandage. Oh, God. The cook holds up her finger and shows you the nasty cut she has on the digits pad. You can tell by her finger's pale hue that has been under a bandage for a couple of days. I think it would be a tad unseemly if my bandage ended up in some poor chap's meal, mentions the cook in the understatement of the year. Oh my god. That's like terrible, disgusting. Okay, let's use our logic skill and search every inch of the kitchen for the missing bandage. To avoid searching the entire kitchen, which is quite large, you ask the cook to retrace her steps. Your suggestion pays off as you quickly find the missing bandage. It had come off her finger while she was peeling potatoes. She thanks you for your assistance and shows her gratitude by offering to fix a special treat for you. You accept her offer, but watch her very closely as she prepares the snack. That is fair. These cooks, man, they're just having a terrible week. Let's see, we brought up our temperance. So befriend is now 9, thanks to our tickets to show. We have increased this. It's an astrology skill. We succeeded at study, so we brought up our glamour study level and decipher handwriting, and you did not succeed at befriending Netta. Let's see, you have increased your scouting skill. That's nice. We got a suite, narrow focus glamour, and the legate Orso Orsi has awarded Vernon with special privileges. Oh, Casper was bedridden due to illness all day. Damn. That sucks. Let's see, anyone else do anything interesting? Prudence picked a fight with herself and this guy, Martine Leith, who is the enchantment teacher. Lambert hung out with Piccolo. I just feel bad that I'm calling him Piccolo. Like, that's clearly not his name. Like, is it Piccolette? I don't know. Fuck it, I'm calling him Piccolo. It's a nickname, damn it.